Hello, welcome to my stream. Today I'll be playing more of Final Fantasy VI, and last time I finally found Terra again, and also while I found her, I also encountered some Espers, and they gave me their power, right? Their powers. I still need to test them properly. Maybe today I can try out some of their magics. I think I only used one Esper magic once, so I'm still missing practicing more with them. I'm always missing more practice, right? I'm such a tryharder at this game. But yeah, I could get some powers from the Espers, and after that I started the factory dungeon. Because I also explored all the new continent area, and when I got to the city, to the central city, I forgot the name, but I'm trying to remember. No, I can't remember the name of the city. But yes, it was the city that had the empire, and in there I found the factory. But the factory was super long, and I still need to finish it. So I hope that today I can beat it, and after that we will see what else will come in the game. So yeah, let's focus on finishing the factory. Maybe I'm near the end of the factory because I did a very great progress inside it, but like I told ya, it was too long, so I couldn't finish it in my last stream. Hopefully it ends today. So let's go. Also, I will need some time to remember all the inputs because yeah, it's been a week since I played this. Let me check the skills again. And now I also have these Espers. I kinda wanted to play a little bit more with the other characters because these three right now they are super over leveled by this point. And of course, if I had more people in here, for example, a fourth, right? A fourth party member, he could help me. But also, there might be a point on separating them into groups. So maybe when I finish the factory, the game will shift me to other group. The problem is the other group is under-leveled. The only one in the other group that still has some good amount of levels is what's his name? Sion. Is Sion the samurai, right? So yeah, I'm counting on him to save the other group. And here we go to the fights. Oh, is this a new enemy? I don't remember him. I think he is a new enemy. Well, thankfully, they seem to be very weak. Yeah, they are super weak. Or maybe I'm over leveled. This part is super painful because I found those robots in here last time and I can only run away from them. Wait, he attacked but it didn't cause it damage? I really like the freaking noise blaster. After I started using it, it's a very good attack. Not only the enemies will attack themselves, but also sometimes they can heal me, like it just happened. Like now, he is using healing attacks at me. Okay, at least I didn't find those freaking robots in there because they are always a problem, a huge problem. Last time they almost killed me many times. A flash? What's that? Oh, wait, I stole a tool for Edgar. I know that I have it already, but I didn't know that I could get some tools like that. Blizzara or Blizzara. Blizzara probably. That sounds good. And Locke learned Fyra? No, it's not Locke. It's his Esper, right? Because he can't use magic. I'm using it just to see. Yeah, he can't use magic. Hey Gio, how are you doing? They are in our fantasy? The fantasy or Riot? Wait, is there... Okay, there is nothing in here. There is something in there! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just found a very hidden item. By accident. Nice! This is a good way to start the stream. So, what was that I just got? It's stone something, right? What is it? Stone Blade. It's a sword that may cast break upon striking an enemy. What's break? It's probably for Edgar. Oh, it's better than the Flame Tongue. But it drops his magic. But he doesn't use magic, right? So it's not a huge thing. But I want to test it, especially because of how well hidden it was. Look at that! It's so hidden. I'm glad that I decided exploring here. I'm not missing items in the previous ones, right? I hope not. Let me test it. But I don't know what it does. I don't know what break is. Maybe it's something that cuts defense, but I'm not sure. Gio, can you give me a feedback about the delay of the stream? Do you think that I'm having a lot of delay today? I'm not sure how the stream is going on today. you don't know, by the time that you answered the question that I did, I have some delay. I may have some 10 seconds or 15 seconds delay, something like that. But that's okay, that's not too bad. It's still acceptable. Yeah, it took a while. Yeah, indeed. But that's fine, that's fine. It wasn't that much. Wait, Silas is silent right now? I still want to see the effect of the sword. A green cherry. Osmos. Rasp. I bet that all those magics are from the Esper, right? I don't know why the game says that she is learning the magic when actually it's the Esper learning the magic. Her Esper is Shiva. Wait, it's not Ramu. I want to check Shiva. Yeah, there we go. Osmos, Rasp, Blizzara. Oh, it absorbs magic points from an enemy. It's super good. How can I use the Esper? Oh, there we go. Should I do it? I need to test it more frequently. Let's do it, just in case. It's Diamond Dust. Oh, she's silent! So she can't use the Espers when she's silent. I hope I haven't wasted my magic points, but probably I did. Have you seen the look of Final Fantasy IX? It's your favorite aesthetic in Final Fantasy. I don't know. I think I have never seen Final Fantasy IX. Is it something like they did for Final Fantasy VII? Is it for PlayStation 1 or is it already for PlayStation 2? Actually, arrange that. Okay, this was the place that I stopped last time. Oh, so it is for PlayStation 1. Does it look like Final Fantasy VII? I have seen Final Fantasy VII. I believe these are other Espers, right? So they are absorbing their magic, and after they do it, they trash them. Or or they throw them at the garbage or like garbage. Yeah, they look like aspers. It's funny that this one makes me think on Tangela, the Pokemon. Not exactly. So yeah, maybe someday I can try playing it. If it's for PlayStation 1, it might not be that hard for me to emulate it. You want to help me, but I haven't long to live. Just as Ifrit did before me, I will give to you my power. Yeah, they were aspers. What are you doing there? Who is Sid? Who is Sid? What's this? This Esper mechanic, it makes me think a lot on Persona. The difference is that in here it seems that you can only use one attack per battle with the Espers, but in Persona you can use them more times. But yeah, they make me think on Persona because you need to keep equipping your party members with different espers, and in Persona games you equip them with their personas. Actually, your party members can only have one persona, but your main character can have many personas. So you need to keep equipping him with different personas. So this kinda makes me think on Persona. This music reminds me of my terror scare. Was it playing when that happened? I think it was, right? I don't remember exactly. So, Esper magical power can only truly be transferred when one of them passes away. And I'm receiving a lot of them right now. I believe they were like 6. This is the same song. Wait, Silas knows him? Professor Sid, General Silas, and who might these dubious characters be? Your troops? No, you see, can it be true that you came here as a spy, seeking to cause an uprising? Oh, that's Kafka. So that's it, Magicite. Sid, you miserable blockhead. General Silas, the game's over. Bring me those Magicite shards. Sorry, hello, thank you for the host, man. Welcome to the stream. Silas, you deceived me? Of course not. Have a little faith. But who is Sid? I mean, he is a professor, but is he a friend or is he an enemy? She has tricked you all. Silas, that's so you. I believe in you, but join us and let's defeat Kafka right now. Hey, sorry, how are you, man? Okay, Gio, no problem. Exterminate all of them. Here we go, guys, boss fight. Wait, maybe not. Look, let me protect you for once. Maybe now. Now you will believe me. I'm not fighting them with only Silas, right? Silas, what are you doing? Stop it. Wait, she used some kind of teleportation magic? Why did she decided to do that? I was ready to fight them. What happened? This is a disaster. Your fighting has caused the capsules to rupture. Their contents are spilling out. Quick, over here. It's funny that the uniform that Sid is wearing, it makes me think on a freaking duck or a chick, right? It looks like a tiny bird, so I can't see him seriously. It's like he's wearing a Psyduck costume. Oh, you can see that he is wearing a giant raincoat. For me, only now I'm seeing a raincoat because seriously, I was only seeing it like a bird costume, like a yellow duck or a chick. But yeah, it's because there is a small a small black sphere on his head that looks like an eye. So first I see the bird and then I can see the raincoat. Kafka has used me. Used the Empire. What have I done? Oh, you have an image in there? Let me check it. Yes, it does look like a raincoat, but because of the strange black sphere right there, when he is uh, when I see him at his profile instead of seeing him like he is right now, I see the bird. But yeah, it does look like a raincoat. So the life energy of those aspers. Yeah, the black dot. That's the way to say it. The black dot on the top and the red outline is anchored. Indeed, the red outline is the beak of the bird. You have helped me come to a decision. I'm going to talk to the Emperor and have this stupid war stopped. This won't work, man, because these people want war. It's not your small talk that will help us to stop it. They want war. A save point. Okay, let's use it. After I could find the freaking sword that was super hidden, I'm exploring this even more right now. Now that I learned that I can find some items that are very well hidden, I'm pressing A at I'm pressing A at each corner of the game now. So Silas, I have known her since she was a baby. I raised her as if she was my own daughter. But she was forced to become a Magitech knight and has done some awful things. If I could only talk to her, I would apologize for the way her life has turned out. And it's Kafka again. Wait, is that a minecart? It is, right? Wait! Oh my god! This looks terrible! Yeah, this looks very... This reminds me of that game. What's the name? Wolf's Time, right? It looks so bad. Shuriken? You can count the pixels. We can, sorry. It's so blurry. A boat scroll. Look at that. It's terrible. The mechanic that they did, or the job that they did when I was underwater, looked much better than this. In Super Mario RPG, there is also a part that has a minecart like this, and it's much better than what I'm seeing right now. It is a bit of a short term on the game's otherwise very well done art. In my opinion, this is not a very well done art. Especially, like I was saying, in Mario RPG, this look, oh my god! Honestly, this makes me want to vomit. Because the movement that the minecart does, it's like your belly having some problems. Seriously. It's so bad. This is super bad indeed. The rest of the game is nice. Yeah. Okay, maybe they did this so you can lower your expectations of the game. But after I finish this, then the game will surprise me and I will love the game again. And yes, because of the contrast, it will feel much better, right? You need to suffer a little bit now, and after it, you will be amazed by the rest of the game. It makes you appreciate the rest even more, indeed. That's right. And also, if I replay the game before getting to this part, I will enjoy it much more. So maybe that's the logic. But yes, it looks terrible. Worst part of the game so far. Especially because I wanted to fight in there. I wanted to fight Kefka in there. But no. Freaking Silas decided to teleport. And it's funny that she teleported the enemies. She could have teleported us to a safe place because the factory was acting weird and we almost died in there because of that. But no, she left us in there and saved the enemies. That was strange. Now I'm not sure if I trust Silas anymore. This part is insanely hard when trying to do a low level. So it is bad in multiple ways. Imagine if you die here and need to do everything again. Thankfully I'm over leveled, I believe. Because I fought a lot. Oh. Oh my god, okay, we have a boss fight in here. I need to be careful because I don't have my healer anymore. I only have 2 high potions? What the hell? Wait, what? What's happening? Get out of this. Thank you. Use Fyra. He can't use that, right? Oh, he can. Nice, he could use that. Even without magic points. Dying here is terrible, indeed. I'm a little bit worried because I don't have too many healing items that I was thinking I had. Blizzard? Oh my god, that will be bad. Wait. I'm still good. Am I that over leveled? Yay! I was expecting a much harder battle. I was seeing my death here. I'm super over leveled. Didn't teach either of these guys heal? I don't know, sorry. To be honest, I no doing this over. Sorry, I was thinking that first they couldn't use the espers because they didn't have magic points, and it worked. I gave them the espers just to make them grind, so later I would give either Terra or Silas the espers, but no, they could use them. So if they have a healing attack, I didn't know I could use it. Oh, another save point. I'm surprised that they could use the espers. Maybe because the espers are magical spirits, right? So I don't need to have magic points because they have it already. So that's why it works. Okay, he's summoning more enemies in here. But yes, I don't think they have healing attacks. Actually, maybe Edgar. I will check it right now. No, he doesn't have it. Oh, I'm checking Locke. I need to check Edgar. No, he only has Ramu attacks. Oh, I can see some magic points in there now. Maybe they are from the espers. But yeah, they don't have healing attacks. Wait, he can still use it? Even in the same battle? He can! So this is just like Persona. The espers can attack more than one. I mean, more than once, right? This is weird because when I got them, they told me that they could only use one magic per battle. Oh no, now both of them are the freaking imps. Now I need to... Oh my god. Is it the gold needle? I don't remember which item recovered holy water. Maybe it's holy water. No, holy water... I don't remember. I will use remedy. Because I don't remember which item heals from this. Loki will die though. No, he's an imp again. Oh, thank God. He's still not dead, come on. Go faster, come on. The clutch, man. Now I'll need to see how I will heal myself in here. Oh! If I can get to the save point, I can use a tent. I can only use the Esper's magic once per battle. Yes, but I used it more... Wait, do you mean each magic? Maybe that's how it works. If I go to the match command and press up when you are at the top of the menu, you get access to the Esper's magic, yes. But I used it twice right now. I was thinking that after I use magic from Hamur, they are mine? Wait a minute, now that you are saying that, you are right. Edgar and Locke, they have magic points right now. They didn't have it before. I'm not crazy, right? They didn't have magic points in the beginning of the game. That's why I'm confused, because they now have magic points and they didn't have it before. Yeah, they don't start with magic points. So how am I supposed to know that they will learn magics by their own? It's because the Espers teach magic. Man, that's so confusing. The game says stuff, but it's not well explained. Maybe he did, but I couldn't absorb everything. And I was thinking that maybe the thing that I kept in my mind was that I can only use the Esper magic once. The ghost in Zozo. Yes, I spoke to him. I know who is the character that you are talking about. He is in the entrance of the city. So now they have magic. So I need to check it. Yeah, he has Thunder, Poison, and Tandara. And Locke has Fire and Drain. Oh, it steals HP, nice. But what about, let me see, skills, Espers, oh my god, now I have a lot of them. Oh, these are the unique attacks, right? Makes the party invisible? So, when you click on the Esper, it will teach you what it teaches. It teach me. Yes, I was confused because of this stuff right here. I was thinking that their magic were related to these things that the Espers have. That's also why I wasn't seeing either Locke and um, Locke and what's his name? Edgar. Locke and Edgar having magic. Oh, so these will all go to the person. That makes sense because now Edgar has the magics, the electric magics from Harmu. That makes sense. But this is a very different mechanic. Yes, I was receiving magic points, but I was thinking that I was grinding the espers and not grinding the characters. So now it doesn't make sense to keep him with Ramu because he learned everything that Ramu has. Or maybe he will just raise his stamina right there. Okay, this is important. Yeah, this is important. Recovers life. Oh, this is useful. I'm giving him maybe this because the warp is super good. Yes, he learned all Ramu abilities and only gains the stamina now. Haste is very good. Yeah, I remember haste from Chrono Trigger. Which was the item that he used from him? Oh, it was the green cherry. Okay. Do I still have some? Let me arrange. I know that I received a potion. At least one. I have two. Okay. So can we please get to the freaking save point? Yes, and then I will use a tent. Can we please not get a random encounter? If I get a random encounter, I will use the X potion. That's my only healing right now. Come on. Okay, we are good. Let's use a tent now. Okay, also let's save. Oh, there's something up here and it doesn't look good. Let's explore a little bit. And also, oh my god, these guys again. Focus on the freaking robot. And you try to get some potions from these guys. So yeah, sorry, that made me super confused, man. I was thinking that all that magic was related to the Espers and not to the characters. Oh my god, I attacked him. My controller is so weird right now. I attacked myself because my controller is not working properly. It was very different. I'm using another tent. But damn, my controller is so weird now. I have this huge amount of tents because there was a specific enemy before, and every time I used the mug attack of lock at him, he gave me many tents. So these guys will always keep appearing, right? Yeah, they are very available. Damn, I'm back to him. It's funny that the scenery, the background of this battle, doesn't match the background of the place that I am. Or am I outside of the factory now? Maybe I am already outside the factory. No, this still looks like the factory. This doesn't look like the city. That's so good! That's such a good magic attack. Oh, these guys give me tents, you see? Oh, Zetzer! You took a while. I was starting to worry. Where's Silas? Yeah, Silas teleported with the enemies. We will talk later. Let's get out of here. Okay, I hope I'm not missing something else in the factory. Because if I wanted, I could check it. But I decided to look for the bottom area first. So yeah, I hope this was a good choice. Crap, what a mess! I don't think so. You won't get away. Okay, so he has a robot, right? Let's not overstay our visit. We are out of here on the double. Right. Speaking on which, maybe we should be leaving. Yeah, especially because Kefka is coming. Something horrible is coming. And we are fighting it. Crane? Wait, Zetzer is with us right now. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. Is fire effective in here? Is Lot? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm playing this. Oh, jackpot! What happened? Okay, so that's how he attacks. And my controller is still super bad right now. Okay, I did it wrong. So it won't work, right? Wait, it healed us? So Zetzer is super random. And it's over. Seriously, this game is so weird. You have to learn the things while you're fighting. And yeah, it's all about Blast RNG. I'm worried about Terra. Let's return to Zozo. Terra, who's that? I will explain on the way about Terra, Esperus, the Returners. Actually, he doesn't know the other party members, right? He doesn't know Sabin and everyone and these guys, Cyan and what's his name? Gao, right? Gao. We're all here. Terra. The Magicite. Father? I remember it all. I was raised in the Asper's world. Oh, the Asper world. I'm controlling this person right now. He walks fast. Is this Terra's father, maybe? Emergency! Something's coming through the gate! This gate? No, that's a bridge. Why is the Esper world so dark? That's Madwing. Listen well and think clearly. What will do? Return together or leave her here? Return together, right? Why would I leave her in there? She's pretty weak. Better let her rest for a moment. Did I awaken you? You are an Esper. What's that pendant for? It's yours now. It's a charm from the Esper world. Esper world? So this is where I ended up. The Esper folk are at a loss how a human came to our world. You are the one who saved me, right? I am Madeline, or Madeline. I was sick of living in the human world, but how you got in here? That world is filled with desire, greed, and loathing. So I wandered into the storm and I ended up here. Into the storm? They say Espers and humans cannot coexist. So I'm not wanted here, right? No, I mean, I will return to my world tomorrow. You will need a guide. Wait, isn't that Ramu? And I'm back here again? No, maybe this is not Ramu. This is the Elder. Everything alright? What? The human is gone? A human girl made it all the way to the gate. In this generation of humans. Wait. If this generation of humans knew about our abilities and decided they wanted to utilize our powers, it would be a total disaster. What's wrong, Madwin? I don't know, you tell me. Where is the human, right? We should kill her right away. Humans and Espers cannot coexist. Yeah, Why has this happened now after all these years? They are so desperate because the girl has appeared here. If you don't want to return to your world, you may stay here. But humans and espers cannot coexist. How do we know if how do we know for sure unless we find out for ourselves? That's right. How do we know unless we find out for ourselves? Oh my god. Okay, that was a that was a very weird way to show this happening. Hey Frogos, how are you doing, man? And that's how babies are born. Exactly. That was a very abstract way of explaining that or showing that. We have given her a name. What is it? So that's Terra. Yeah, it's Terra. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, wait. Oh, maybe that's why she's called Terra. Because she's the daughter of a person from the earth. And Terra is earth in Portuguese. 2 years later, humans, the nexus between our worlds has opened again. The wind, so odd, just like 2 years ago. Wait, okay, but how the evil humans got in here? Yeah, this is different than when Madeline came. Troops have come seeking our magical power, but how they discovered that? Blast it! They have made it as far as the Elder's house. Oh, that's Gestalt? Aha, we have finally found it. Those ancient writings told us of the. Oh, this is how they got here. And described the awesome magical properties of these beasts. Grab them. Reach to any man who captures an Esper. Go! You know what? The game gave me the chance of rescuing her, Madeline, or leaving her. Imagine if I decided to leave her. Maybe I would get a bad ending. Because Terra wouldn't exist if I left her in there dying. Maybe I would have a game over. Soon the humans will arrive. We have no choice. We must do what we have been avoiding. You mean the magic barrier? Here's the plan. We will cause a tempest that will sweep all the nasty creatures out of our realm. Then we will seal the gate. I am the last of our kind able to cast this magic seal. But at your age, it might kill you. I may not survive. And without me, you'll never again be able to open the gate. But at least you'll be safe. Madeline, I for wait. I for one will not miss the other side. Really? she doesn't care about her planet anymore? Let's do it. We have no other choice. Okay, so we are doing it. And why don't you want to go home? This is all because of that human girl. Nonsense. I'm sure she helped the others find us. Stop that right now. No, she's the same as them, using us from within. She took the girl? She took the girl. Wait, maybe they are coming back to the Earth. That's why they ran away. And then when the Elder uses the magic, hey Ultros, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you again. So yeah, I think that Madeline and the baby, they were trying to get back to Earth before they lock this magical world again. I'm fine too, man. And by the way, have you seen the new update on the Twitch app? Because I believe now some bad things about it are fixed. For example, the chat. The chat might be better now. No problem, man. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's fine. You need to do a safe drive first, then you get home, then you relax a bit, you eat something, you take a shower, you do everything, and only after that you worry about me, man. Don't rush. Don't make risky things because of the stream. Oh, you are on computer. Yes, check the update later because I believe it's working much better now, especially because the chat is not uh, that annoying like it was before. At least not in my app. I hope it works for everyone. Yeah, man, I'm also getting hungry, so I hope you can do a very good food. After the stream, I will cook pasta probably. I always cook pasta. It's like my favorite thing ever to cook. Where are you going? It's Madeline. She... Impossible. It's too late. I have already begun casting the barrier. There's no turning back. I don't care. Wait. But if the Elder casts the magic while the humans are in here, then the humans will still be trapped in here too. Look what popped out. Oh, never mind, they are getting sucked. Shriek, just when we were in reach of a veritable bonanza. Yeah, they can't be here. So now it's up to me to go back to Earth or stay here? You watched one of my old streams? Yes, yes, we were talking a lot about Brazilian food. I always talk a lot about Brazilian food. Wait, rice beans? Yeah, it's rice. Yeah, it's some kind of powder. Yes, it's. You can look for this name in Google Images and you will find the name of the dish. It's called farofa. It's made from fried manioc powder. You can also look for manioc, but in Portuguese it's mandioca. So mandioca is a root. It's a it's some kind of vegetable. It's a root, and people in here transform it into powder. And when you fry it, it tastes amazing. So yeah, it's a very good dish. Usually people eat fried manioc powder or farofa when we have barbecues in here. You are a chef? Man, you need to come to Brazil. Our food in here is amazing. You can also look for. Uh, you can also get the manioc, and instead of transforming it into powder, you can cut it or slice it into parts and boil it with boiling water. And the name of that dish is called aipim. There is another name too. I'm trying to remember it. It has two names, depending on where you are in Brazil. Oh yeah, or this name, macaxeira. Yeah, it's like a flower because it's the root very well. Um, I don't know the verb for that, but smashed or sliced into very tiny parts, so it's like a powder. You have cassava. I don't know what cassava is. It's a big fat root. Looks like a big piece of a tree. Maybe it's the same. Let me look at Google Images right now. Sorry if people were wanting for a quick playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, but I get excited when the chat goes on. So let me look for it. I don't know what cassava is. Oh yeah, it's that man. That yes. That's manioc. That's manioc. That's the same thing. So if you, um, I don't know, work on cassava to make it turn into powder, then you have farofa. You can make farofa. It's the same. It's cassava, the name. Yes, if you use that flour, you can make farofa. It looks the same. I thought it was called manioc in English, but it seems that cassava. That's the root. At least I'm pretty sure that it looks like manioc. So they might be the same. And let me show you. Uh, if you fry the powder of that root and if you mix it with bacon, onion, garlic, and whatever, not whatever, right? Whenever, not whenever either. Um, if you fry it with whatever you want, you can make farofa. Is this a good link to the picture? Let me test it. I think it is. Okay. Here. That's farofa. And let me show you what you can do if you decide to cook it. And there is also a way to fry it. And it's also good. I will show you everything. Don't worry, man. I like chatting. This is how it looks when you fry it, and this is how it looks when you cook it. You can make very different dishes, and all of them are super good. So yeah, and nice to know that you are a chef. There is probably no real English word for it. It's different names from different cultures, and we borrow it from. But yeah, so now I learned that cassava is also something very close to manioc. So if you have the chance of getting this ingredient, try these recipes or look for them because they are very good, man. So that's Madeline again. Madeline, I'm not their friend. Yeah, the experts in here don't trust you. I know that. Thank you. We will come back? Yes. Oh, but that was so fast. It was so fast that it's funny. Because it was like Madeline didn't have wasn't paying attention to Terra, and she just got sucked by the black hole right there. But she's also going, and also I'm going there either. A human girl? This child is. Please don't touch my baby. Yours? Then she's half human and half Esper. Draco, hello man. Thank you for the host, man. How are you? How absolutely fascinating. Mwahaha, seems my dream of an empire will come faster than I ever imagined. No! Hush, my dear. This is the worst human ever. Gaston. He not only kidnapped the baby, but also he punched a very hurt woman. We will own this world. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he's a very bad man. He's like not reasonable anymore. He can't see or yeah, he doesn't make sense anymore. Only wants he only wants to get power and be rich and fuck everything else. That's how he's working right now. He's not himself anymore. Father, is that you? I am the daughter of an Esper and a human. That's where I got my powers. And by the way, Draco, I think that now I could understand why her name is Terra. It's because she's a daughter of a person from the Earth. So that makes sense. So now I understand. I finally feel I can begin to control this power of mine, if only a little. So Gestahl must have known the secret of the Esper's power back then. And those Espers are at the facility. No wait. And those Espers at the facility were grabbed during that expedition. That means Sila's powers came at the expense of an Esper. They can't get away with this. We have to strike back. And what's happening in Narsh? Maybe we should head back that way. The airship is ready. You know what? Oh, we are going there automatically? By all means, take a turn at the wheel. Oh, I will control this? Operation instructions. The control pad and all an R gives the direction. Up or down altitude. Press the A button to move forward, press the X button to go amidships. I don't know what amidships are. Then you can change your party. Wait, so I will be fighting while riding this? Or purchase items? Press the B button to land, press the A button to lift off. No, explain that again for me. So direction, altitude, A button to move forward, press the X button to go amidships. There you can change your party or purchase items. B to land and A to lift. Okay, let's try that. Yes, press the start button to view the world map. Hold the Y button down and use the control pad to move in all directions. Use the L and R buttons with the control pad for high speed turns. Okay, before going there, I want to buy some high potions because I don't have them anymore. I also would like to save to heal myself. And finally everyone is in the ship, right? So I can change the party. And Terra is back with us. Okay, I want Cyan. I will bring back Gal. Terra can heal us. And I should get Zetzer to learn more about him and stuff like that. But before doing it, I think I should grind a little bit more the other guys. Hey Ultras, you made a dish once that was cassava root boiled and mashed with maple syrup, topped with bacon and wrapped seared scalloped. Wow, that looks interesting because I believe that maple syrup is something sweet. I have never seen maple syrup before. I have only heard about it. So this is the first time that I hear someone eating cassava or manioc with something sweet. In here, I eat it with fried eggs and butter. It's awesome with butter. It is an unreal combination. Maybe because of the sweet and salty power, right, when they are together. Maybe they work well together. Now I'm curious about it. It sounds good actually. I can see that working. Some salt and sweet combinations are very good. We have one here in Brazil too that probably you don't have in there or in your place, because I believe guava is not a very common fruit in Canada. So you probably don't know about some guava sweets, guava fruit sweets. Or do you know about some sweets made from guava? We have a sweet in here. Yeah, it's rare, right? I will show you the combination. It will be quick. Let me get it. I will show you the pizza actually, so I can show you everything in a single single picture, right? This is one of the most popular combination of salty food and sweet food in here. It's called Romeo and Juliet. It's a sweet made from guava and cheese. And that's the pizza that you can make with this combination, and it tastes great. It's a very good sweet pizza, right? And the dark red thing in there, it's the guava sweet. We call it, that's the name of it in here. Goiabada, that's the name of it. Because goiaba is how we call guava in Portuguese. And the name of the sweet made from it is goiabada. So when you have goiabada and cheese together, they work very well. I hope I'm not too underleveled by doing this party right now, but I want to test it. Let's see what happens. Wait. Give me 11. I also need to check if the other guys can use magic right now. Maybe they can. Oh yeah, and I also need to equip them with espers. And I might have something to sell. I know that I have a flash to sell. I can sell some bio blasters too. And also maybe I can sell more weapons, but first I need to try them out. Especially because everyone is unequipped right now. I don't know why. But yeah. Oh, there's Madwin. He's Sarah's father, right? You will probably say that I'm super under leveled now, at least these guys, but the other party members, they are over leveled for sure, especially after the previous fight that I had. Or maybe these guys are in a level that fits the difficulty of the game, but the previous party members, they were super over leveled. That's my idea. They are at a good level, that's fine. Yeah, so that's exactly like I was thinking right now. I was a bit worried, but I still believe that they might need a little bit of levels, but they might be fine. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So that's fine then. I prefer having them over leveled, especially because I don't know what's to come in the game, so I need to be prepared for everything. And sometimes, even with the levels that I have, or even after the grinding, I still die and suck and fall into traps. I forgot what he had before. Physical attack, wait. Reflect. I think he had this actually. This is a good one to give him too, because as he uses different attacks when he's using rage, like magic and also physical, so it's a good one to give to him. Oh, she can have these swords, nice. I should sell this one, Rune Edge, and also the Bastard Sword. I'll give her the Ice Brand. I had no idea that doing all this work of equipping and stuff like that, it was so long, right? In this game. It's much faster in Super Mario RPG or in Chrono Trigger. because there are too many things happening here. There are relics, there are the swords and the weapons, there are the espers, also the the headgear, the body gear. I think this is a good thing for Terra to learn the osmos. So I will give her Shiva. And the relics, I want to give her the earrings. Do I have two of them? I have two of them. Nice. Mumbo, hello! Yes, OS love for the win. How are you doing, man? And it fits. It fits what I'm doing right now because this is so long. Okay. Now relics. I remember I gave him the one that he never misses. There we go. You just woke up. You slept so long. I woke up a few minutes after, not after, right? Before starting streaming. So yeah, I slept a lot today. And it's fine because today is Saturday, right? So it's okay to sleep a lot. So good morning, even if it's not morning. I hate that my controller is acting weird today. Yes, I want something to give him strength or to oh yeah, he had more speed, right? To shell, darkness, petrification. No, I will give him the hyper wrist. What time it is in here? Are you in the eastern part of Canada or in the western part of Canada? Because if you are in the eastern part of Canada, maybe there is a chance of we having the same time right now. Because it's 6 p.m. and 43. It's 6:43 p.m. I know that there is a very specific part of Canada. You're in the middle. Oh, so I am 1 hour ahead of you, I believe. It might be 5 p.m. and 44 right now. Yeah, I'm 1 hour ahead of you. But there is a part to the east of Canada that has the same time zone as mine. Hey, Mr. Blakey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, in comparison to Eastern Time, I'm an hour ahead. But sometimes we have another Canadian, nice. I swear, 90% of people of Twitch are Canadians. That's a fact, at least that's a fact in my Twitch experience. I have a friend that lives in New Brunswick, and it's on the east part of Canada, and he has the same hour as mine. We have the same time zone. We only have different times when we are facing those special time periods, like special summer saving times or things like that. The most southern part of Canada lines up with California. Used to live at Victoria Park in Lawrence. You guys are having some Canadian talk. I will leave you guys having it and I will keep playing the game because I don't know where these places are. So yeah. so I'm missing an Esper to give to him. What could be good for him? Maybe the Phantom. Damn, the freaking controller, come on! Stop being so sensitive! Damn, it's so bad! Why? Cuts an enemy HP in half? Okay, you are having this, for sure. And finally, I have Sabin. My favorite, right? The freaking blitz attacks. Relics. I don't know what to give to you. Petrification, Poison and Darkness. Physical attack. This is good also. But this is even better, right? By the way, can you guys explain me the difference between the physical attack and the strength? Oh, nice, man. I hope you're having a very good time, a chilling time. And yes, also in Brazil we have some periods of clock changing, right? Because of the summer savings. Yeah, man, good to hear. So when you guys are having I'm not sure if it's summer or winter clock changing period, we here are having the different one, the opposite one. So when that's happening, the time gets like 2 hours apart, but when we are not having that, our times are the same. You have no idea what a lot of these stats mean? I'm confused now because I want to give him more attack power, so I believe it is physical power because this is logical right there, it's physical attack, so this is a thing for sure. But I'm curious about what strength does in here. Yeah, it might affect, but I can see the difference right now about strength, but I can't see the difference in here with the Giga's Glove. It's a beautiful day in Ontario. You move it to Barrie. Your friends don't care about you? Oh man. Is Ontario very far from Barrie? I'm giving him I don't know, I wanted to know. Let's test that, Mr. Blanky. I believe that this is better. The Hyper Wrist. But I don't know. I can give him both, right? That's settled. That's settled. Let's give him both. That's settled. And now I need to give him an Esper. Wait. Skills. Who should I give him? Maybe he should have someone that can heal because as I am so bad by playing with him, I will need someone to heal his HP, and that someone can be himself. So yeah. And now that my controller is doing a very bad job today, I will probably play even worse than normal with Sabian. Yeah, they won't prove my question, but that's fine. I just want to get him the more stronger possible. So if I can give him the both items, that's fine. Yeah, I saw that. You are also true, or what you are telling me is true. But like I told you, for now I want him to have some kind of healing magic. Especially because I suck with him. I play super badly with him because of the blitz attacks. So yeah, I want him to have something to heal himself after I fail by using his blitz attacks. At least last time I was playing with him, I was doing Aura Cannon well, but it's been some... I believe it been like 2 streams ago, so it's been so long since I played with him. And by the way, where is the save point? So after he learns something to heal himself, I will give him another Esper that might increase his physical power or his strength. So where is the save point in here? After that huge cutscene I need to save. You know what? I can't save. Because just like last time, after I entered here, I needed to land first and then I could save. So I can't save. So if I die, I'm screwed. I can't save in here. I'm having the opera fights and that part of my stream or of the game flashbacks, and I couldn't save there. So let's go. How this works? I need to go to Nars, right? Actually, I can land. I'm landing. Now I can save. Yeah, there we go. Why I can't... Oh, I did it. Okay. Only at level ups it increases, so leave the other Espers on until you are about to level up. But I don't know when I'm close to level up. Switch the boosting Esper in, level up, get the boost, then switch back to the other one to keep learning spells. Mr. Blinky, that's so complex for me, man. You're asking you're asking for me to do a lot, and I don't understand this game that much. I'm fine, man. I prefer going with the flow and that's it. I hope I will, but yeah. You used to have dreams of this airship? This part of the game looks great. This mechanic looks great. It's different from the freaking minecart mechanic in the factory that looks horrible. I would have nightmares with that part. I kinda want to revisit some old places. Like this one, for example. Oh, I can't land in the sand? Okay, I can't land in the sand. So what's going on in Figaro? Oh, and also, can I buy uh, new tools, right? New tools for Edgar in here? Mr. Blanky, you are backseating me, man. Don't do that. I will explore, but yeah, I might miss some things, and that's fine by me. Wanna get past the mountains? This castle can't fly, but oh yeah, it can dig. No problem, it's fine. But yeah, I'm sorry if I miss stuff or if I don't do stuff, but yeah, I'm trying to learn things in here, or I'm trying to explore and do everything I can. But if I miss things, don't worry, or let me miss things. It's fine for a blind run and for a first time playing this. But yeah, I want to check if I can buy new tools in here. Did you end? No, no, I couldn't. I'm still missing that, but that was a nice reminder. I'm still missing that clock. Maybe if you guys keep remembering me about it, at some point I can try it again. But yes, I'm still missing that clock. Okay, so he doesn't have a new tool. Okay. That bothers you? I tried my best. If you have watched the video, you probably did. I I tried my best in there. Really, I tried like everything I had in mind to solve the clock puzzle. Okay, so there is nothing really new in here. So let's leave. And I know that you were talking about Gao. I got a lot of freaking enemies in there when I was there. So I don't think I need to return there. Or at least I'm still missing many of his rage movements to test because of how many I got last time I was in there. So yeah, I don't think I need to be there. No, Ultros, no hints about the clock. No hints. The best thing you can do is don't give up about that, return there when you have the chance, try harder. No, Ultros, don't give me a hint about the clock. No. Just no. I want to get that by myself. And that's it. Even if I suck by trying that, I'm not giving up about that. I just need to remember about it. Because by now I was already missing it. I couldn't remember it anymore. It will make you happy when I do it? I hope so. I hope that I can also be happy when I do it. But yeah, man. It was hard. I tried everything in there. Yes, Mr. Blanky, please stay strong, man. Stay strong. And thank you for respecting the blind play. Of course, sometimes you can like say some stuff, but let me try things first. And also the best types of hints are, for example, talk to everyone. It's a very good hint that you can give to me. Like some NPC can give me some advice and I was missing the talk, or I wasn't paying too much attention. This is a very good thing to say to me, like talk to everyone or keep going, explore more. You need to give me some vague advices. And then I will not give up because I'm super patient. But I don't like directions like go there, do that, and use this. This is not a very good advice for me. It's similar to that, it's a vague advice. Oh my god, don't trust. Should I trust you? Give me some time first. Do you guys want me to go there now? Yes or no? If you guys want that I go back there and try it more times, I can go back there and try it again. Chibi, hello, welcome to the stream. Are you feeling better? Please tell me that you are feeling better. You need to feel better, come on. So yeah, do you guys want me to go there? You are not better? But you are not getting worse, right? I can go there, but are you guys okay by seeing me failing? You almost lost your voice yesterday? Oh my god, Chibi! But is it just your throat, or are you also having some other problems like headaches and fever? Do you have apples in your house? Because I know that apples are good for throat. And yes, I also hope that you are eating a lot of vegetables, maybe a soup. And rest. You need to rest too. I will go there, but I don't remember where it was. You had a sore throat, then you started sneezing a lot on the 4th day. Yeah, because your body and your immunologic system is weak, right? So other problems will start to come. That's the problem. I'm close to it? Is it? Oh yeah, it's near the theater or the opera. So it's somewhere around here. This is G-door. Okay. Wait. I also remembered something in here. Someone in here wanted me to go to Albrook and I wasn't there. Honey and ginger, that's another good suggestion. Actually, it wasn't in here. Oh, the auction is about to start. Let's go. Next item. Oh, it's a nest. It's an Esper. How they have that? I will give all the money you want. How can I bid? Come on, screen, all in. I don't know how to bid. Yes, buy it for 7,000. Oh, I'm fighting you, girl. This is mine. Yes. I'm wasting all my shit at this. It's mine, right? I bought it. Yes. The Zone Seeker. That's all for today. You can get some priceless things at this auction. Who knows? I hate it when it happens. First try, of course I was. It was luck. No, but I would keep throwing money until I get it. So it wasn't just luck. I had some good spare money to waste in here, so yeah. Oh, usually I have to go through a lot? Oh, you mean that Esper? Oh, I see your point. The fact that I had the Esper in there was luck. I see. Let me check it. It was in... I always forget. Skills, right? Yes. The Zona Seeker. It's funny that Zona means zone in Portuguese. Rasp. Oh, it absorbs MP and the shell. And it raises magic. You know what? Maybe I should give this to... Yes, I'm giving this to Terra. She has Shiva though. Yeah, I want her to learn Osmos, but the Zona Seeker can teach it, so I'm giving it to Terra. And now I have Shiva. Then I should give Shiva to Sabin, I think. Let me check it again. Thankfully, Surrey wasn't here earlier and he taught me more about these freaking Espers because I didn't know that at this point of the game both Edgar, Sabin, and everyone else got magic points and they didn't have it in the beginning of the game, so I was confused about that. But thankfully now I'm starting to understand how the Espers work in here. Some stuff I cannot buy. The American version of this game, the Esper is called Zone Seek. Yeah, I'm using a patched version in case Mr. Blanky didn't know about that. So some names will be different, some uncensored cutscenes will not be uncensored. Also, there are some changes, some bugs are fixed and stuff like that because of the patches. You have no idea who Kate Sif is and Kateable Pass? Me neither. I don't know either who they are. This is different because of the patches. It seems that the original game had a lot of bugs, especially related to the accuracy and evasion. At least that was what the person that told me to play with a patched version, it was what the person told me about the original. So this patch is sweet. So far it's good. Kate Sif is a character from Final Fantasy VII, probably. Probably. That's why the patch also has some names that will fit, or yeah, that will have some references from other Final Fantasy games. I was thinking that the references were from previous Final Fantasy games, but if it is a character from 7, then that is also another reference. The original was very buggy. Indeed, it seems that the evasion mechanic wasn't working well. Early, hello man! Welcome to the stream! How was the final part of your freaking and amazing coordination pop and music stream? Yeah man, welcome! I'm sure it's good that stuff is fixed, but I'm not used to the different names or espers and spells. Yeah, some things will have different and weird names for you, right? You got a few new passes today? But boy, do my arms hurt. I told you to leave your hands in some cold water because they needed to cool down for a bit. Because today you were playing it like crazy. You were trying some very intense levels there. But thanks that you are right now, man. I hope your arms get better soon. And be careful to not overcome your uh, to not overcome yourself, right? I believe that's the way to say it. Now I'm exploring a little bit more in the game because I can drive this now. So I'm returning to old places. Yeah, man. It's going out okay. I finally finished at the factory. I'm a little worried about be missing something in there because I needed to choose two paths, and the path that I have chosen it led me to exit, right? To exit the factory. So I still wanted to explore there a little bit more, but that's fine. Now I'm exploring the rest of the world, and I'm returning to this place because of the clock. People remembered me about that clock. Do you still remember about it? The clock that we were trying to get the right time? So yeah, I'm back here to try it again. Okay, this is Terra. Wait, she can morph now? I remember that I liked Cloud. The Cloud transformation of Gao. Oh my god, the Blitz are back. Damn it. Could I do it? Incorrect! Of course it's incorrect. Like always. What's morph? Yes, I'm back to try the clock puzzle again. Yeah, Ultros is a bit annoyed because I couldn't solve it. But Ultros, you know that I tried my best. When you watch the replay, you know that I tried my best at that. It wasn't my fault. Seriously, I tried my best at that. I really don't know what to do next. But I will try again. Try the Cartagora. Try that. Blitz, I hate you so much. Yes, I did it! It worked, finally. Keep working, come on. I can and I can't. Because, I don't know, I suffer a lot trying to do them. I'm not good at doing the commands. The sequence, right? The sequence of inputs to make the blitz. Alright, Ultros. Be patient, man. do I still have I still have some things written in here about the puzzle. But I will talk to everyone again. I need to go, I believe, down here. Yeah, this is the place that I think they will tell me about the hour. Because each time I talk to someone here, they tell me, how did Zelda go? Um, Zelda, I could progress one puzzle more. Remember that lava room that I was stuck? I could make it. I could progress through that room, and then I ended in another room that I needed more Pegasus seeds because I ran out of Pegasus seeds. So I decided to ace it, the cavern. Yeah, I could make the lava room, thankfully. And to be honest, maybe it was luck, but I got through it very soon in the stream. I believe it was in my second attempt or something like that, so that was awesome. Oh my god, I'm almost dying here. But yeah, I could make it through the lava room. Then I got to another room that I need to do some long jumps. And to do the long jumps, I need Pegasus seeds. I ran out of them, so I decided to ace it. I aced the cavern. I looked for the Pegasus seeds again, but while I was outside, I decided to use my gacha seeds to plant them because I had like 8 of them. And also I remembered that some rings can help me in the room that I'm stuck right now. So I decided to side quest outside the hero's cave. I planted the seeds, I collected rings, and I checked everything else about the rings and the seeds, and yeah. And then now I have some good rings to return to the cavern next time, and I will try that again. But yes, I'm still doing that cavern. It's not over, it's never ending. But hopefully the rings that I have received last time can help me in there. There is one that makes the duration of the Pegasus seed effect longer. So that will help me for sure. Oh, Gao is learning some magic now. Okay. It is, but it's funny that when other people uh, stop by the stream and decide to talk about it, it seems that nobody tried it before because everyone seems to have tried the bonus stage from Oracle of Seasons, and I'm the only one suffering at the bonus dungeon of Oracle of Ages, which is much harder, it seems. So yeah, it's taking a very long time, especially because no one else know how to help me there. We are all struggling together in that place. But hopefully the prize and the reward in there will be great. Okay, yeah, this is the place related to the hours. I know that someone tells me that I can trust the person. That it is. You can trust me, it's 8 o'clock. So I was trying this hour before because of this person. And they keep repeating everything. Now it's 2. Then it's 12. I don't know why it jumps from 2 to 12. Then it's 10. 2, 12, 10. Oh, it's going backwards. If I imagine a clock right now, the hours are going backwards. So it was 2, then 12, then 10. The clock is going backwards. Then it's 8. And there are 2 more men in here. So maybe I should count like 8, 6, and 4. And yes, 4 is an option. 4 is one of the options. So maybe it's 4. It doesn't make a very... It doesn't seem to be a very good logic. At least not for me. But it's a new thing to try. Yes, the aura cannon is my best blitz attack ever. It's the one that I can make happen more frequently. Okay, Terra learned Osmos, that's good. But yeah, the order that they are giving me the hours, it's in the backwards. Wait, Terra can morph now? What's that? She's the Super Saiyan! What? Okay, I was a little confused right there, but hopefully that will make sense soon. Oh, not Bizarra. Okay, Saiyan is dead. Yeah guys, Aura Cannon all the way. It's the only blitz attack that I can do with some good frequency. The first idea that I have in my mind regarding the morph from Terra is that it might work just like Sila's sword worked. It might absorb magic points or magic attacks. Because it looked like that. Especially after using it, she turned back to herself again. Her normal self again, so it's something that doesn't long very isn't very long. But I don't know. But actually, I couldn't use it again. I could only use it once. So maybe it's something different. I wonder when Saiyan will learn a new freaking Bushido attack. It's been very long since he had fourth one. Okay, the second hand of the clock is pointing at 30. So it's the minutes. Okay, this is dangerous. Wait. Okay, we could do it. I need to heal myself though. Okay, now I kinda wished I have luck with me so he could steal their potions. I'm not sure if Gal is poisoned, but I think he is. No, he's not. Okay, so I don't know what happened in there. Gravity. Oh, gravity is the attack that cuts half of the health, right? It is. And it raises magic points. Plus 10%, that's awesome. Is there one that raises his attacks? HP, that's also good. Okay, he has Blizzard, Fire and Thunder. He's only missing Raise. Okay. Okay, that is the clock again. The seconds. I remember that someone in the game told me before that the seconds were uh, they were a number divisible, is that the way to say it? Divisible. Yeah, I think it's right. Divisible by 20. So it could be 0 seconds, 20 seconds or 40 seconds. That's my note right here. Is it 20? No, it's wrong. I have all the knowledge I need, man. I might be missing the hour then, because the minutes are 30. The seconds could only be 20 or 40, because 0 is not an option. The problem is the hour, I believe. Hey Kev, welcome to the stream, man. Turquoise Dream Monkey? What's that? I don't know what's that. Who is the Turquoise Dream Monkey? Yeah, the biggest problem here is the hour. Yeah, I don't know who it is, man. But yeah, the Turquoise Dream Monkey. Maybe the hour was related to what I was saying before, that every time I talked to a character in that place, in that room, the person tells me an hour that is 2 hours behind, and that's why I was thinking that it's not clockwise direction, it's clockwise backwards. I'm so close, but yet so far. Yeah, I need to understand the. Here's a question. The logic that I need to understand is the hour logic, right? You can tell me it's right or wrong. I'm missing the hours. Because the minutes are 30, the seconds can only be 20 or 40, and the hour is the trick in here. It's counterclockwise. Okay, it's counterclockwise. Yeah, they were telling me hours. I'm wrong. Alright, so I might need to think at this more, even more. Um, if the hours are. It doesn't make sense. Wait a minute. Okay, let me leave the clock right now. Yeah. There might be a trick about this clock. It's big, but yeah, I'm starting to suspect that there is a trick in here. Don't worry, man. Oh, Sion died. What could be the trick? That's the problem. I don't think I have anywhere else to go to look for clues about that. I explored all this place, so yeah. And there is no way to turn this clock upside down. No, 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 I'm not reading that. Not yet. Not yet. I know that you really want to help me, man. I know that. I know that it's not your bad, it's my bad. But I'm still challenging myself to get this. The problem is the hour doesn't make sense for me. And it was going backwards. So, wait. The first guy told me that it was 2 o'clock. Then the next one told me that it was 12. And then 10. And then 8. And then it stopped in there. Nobody told me that it was 6 or 4. This is a waste of time, right? I know, Kev. I know that he didn't spoil anything, but I don't know. I don't know if I should read it because I'm still trying this so badly. I know that Ultros won't spoil me. I know that. I trust him. Okay, I will read what you're saying, Ultros. I will read that. I will tell you it only involves talking to talking to everyone and then picking the time. No special mechanics or doing anything counterclockwise. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. So yes, I talked to everyone. I don't think I need to talk to anyone else. I just need to understand that. But now I noticed that nobody told me that it was 4 or 6 o'clock. So either should I eliminate that, or either should I consider that? And I don't think it's 8 o'clock because I tried it a lot when I was trying this for the first time and nothing worked with 8 o'clock. This is so crazy, guys. Just brute force it? Man, but if you just brute force it, the Illuminati will release you from their group, right? They won't accept you anymore. No, man, you need to go for puzzles so the Illuminati will accept you. You need to be a part of the Illuminati always. So no brute force, not now. But here's the problem, there is no logic anymore in this puzzle, not for me. Indeed, Illuminati, there we go. Here's another question. Should I keep talking to more NPCs? Because in my opinion, you actually told me that I have everything I need to solve this. So maybe I don't need to talk to anyone else. Yes, I have everything I need to do this. Wait. Wait. Can you guys see that the 10 o'clock right there, it doesn't have the parentheses? Why it doesn't have the parentheses? Is that the Illuminati helping me by giving some signals at this puzzle right now and telling me that it's the right hour? Oh, come on, Ultros, let me believe in the Illuminati, man. I was thinking that it was the answer. Come on, guys, let me have some hope that it's 10 o'clock. Come on. Actually, in the notes that I have in here, I don't know why, I don't remember why, but I have 10 o'clock. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I did a huge X at the 10 o'clock, so I don't know why I gave up about trying 10 o'clock. Maybe I can solve this by glitch. By glitching the game. No, it's back in here. Yeah, it didn't work. You know something that's very funny? After I choose the hour, the clock's hand had stopped. Why it doesn't show me the hour that I have selected right now? It shows me 0. 0 hour and 10 minutes. Yes, all of them show 0. That can be strange, right? Like now, it's not midnight and 0 minutes and 10 seconds. I know, Ultros, but damn, the hour is the problem. Yes, that's what I also believe, Kev. But I was trying everything, so I'm starting to think outside the box. But yeah. I also was thinking that 8 was the right hour because of the dialogue of that guy. He told me that I could trust him about being 8 o'clock, but it didn't work. Oh wait, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. If I could guess an hour, it would be 8 o'clock, but I tried this a lot last time. And it didn't work. Yes, indeed. And the guy that tells me that it's 8 o'clock, he tells me that by also saying that I could trust him. And no one tells me that it is 6 or 4 o'clock. I trust, I at least I tried. Yeah, now I'm not sure because I tried everything I could about choosing 8 o'clock and it didn't work. Maybe it's 2 o'clock because it was the one that came first. And then everyone else started lying about the time. No, it's not 2 o'clock. It's not also 4 o'clock. I can try all the combinations in here if I want. Six, 30 minutes, and 20 seconds. 6, 30 minutes, and 40 seconds. 8, 10, 12. 12, 30 minutes, 20 seconds. 12, 30 minutes. I hate this so much. And 40 seconds. Yeah, Ultros, yeah. Wait for me to make some questions of yes or no, because damn. It's funny that when I did the question, you told me that I'm not um, I'm not totally right about being only wrong regarding the hours. So maybe there is something wrong about the minutes and the seconds. But that's the problem. I can't see something wrong about them. Because the information about the seconds and the minutes, they were very certain. They were very direct. The minutes are 30. That's it. And the seconds are a number divisible by 20, so it can only be 0, 20, or 40. 0 is out of option, so I usually do that a lot. I think too hard about situations. Because the guy at the bar told me that. Simple, it's simple like that. If you want, I can go back there. He will tell the same thing. But yes, I overthink a lot at puzzles. And I know that sometimes it's a problem. Yes, I will go back there just to show you that he tells me that the minutes is 30. It's 30 minutes. He might be drunk though. I wasn't thinking on that possibility. Oh my god. Wait. No, 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 no. He's not doing that with me, right? This is the trick, right? Yeah, I thought it was the. Yes. Why I thought that? Because the second instead of seconds, and the second hand of the clock is the minutes. It's not the seconds. Indeed, if someone tells me that the second hand of the clock is pointing at 30, I will think at the hand, not at the seconds. Outros, you don't trust anyone. Now I'm even more confused because the freaking hint about the minutes, if it's wrong and if it's related to the seconds, then what about the other hint about the seconds? The thing is, I don't remember exactly who told me about the other hint. The divisible number. I don't remember where I got that. It's been a while. Wait, you got it? I haven't seen that episode, but yeah, I can see that happening right now. Damn. I'm not overthinking, guys. If I can't trust anybody in here, it can't be the real hour, right? Especially because the SNS doesn't have a clock. The episode is called Lisa the Simpson. I'm super curious to watch it now. Where was the person? I think the person was in the inn, actually. Maybe I need to jump um, through the walls, right? I'm not sure. But I will look for the person that told me about the divisible number. And actually, I should have luck in here. Just to steal some items, and then I will be more prepared for when I decide to progress again. But never mind, they also need um, some experience, so I will keep with them. But I wanted to get items in here too. It was a mirror image of numbers lined vertically. Even half gets it? Gets it? Oh, Trust. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I don't have freaking... I need to run. I don't have Edgar in here, so I can't see the enemy. Okay, these guys... These are the guys that tell me about the hour. Kev. Each one tells me a different hour. You got the Simpsons puzzle at 6. So yay! I trust this guy. Oh, trust, I have a thief guy in my party and I trust him. He's named Locke. So that's not an excuse. I'm missing all these high potions. I'm so pissed about that. And then I will miss or run out of right potions later because I'm not stealing them right now. Oh, this is the last place that I can get. Okay, so if I can't trust anybody here, then it's totally the opposite. So it's not 8, it's not 6, it's not 12, it's not 10. Okay, I will try that. It can only be the opposite. If I can't trust anybody here, it's the opposite of what everyone is telling me. Wait, there is someone invisible, right? He can't run? Okay, we did it. It can only be the opposite. So okay, it is either 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock. It's not 30 minutes and it's not 20 seconds or 40 seconds. Let's try the other stuff. Because logic is not working right now. Wait. Use cure. Oh, there we go. So was it in here that someone told me about the divisible numbers? They actually vanish. Only some of the characters run away? You mean because I left Sarah dead in there? Or do you mean because they ran away in different times? Maybe that's what you mean. Because yes, yeah, they have different times to run away. Yeah. Yeah, they run away in different times in this game. I actually don't remember this. The second hand of my watch is pointing at 4. Wait, so 4. It means 20. Yeah, it means 20. But is this the second hand of the clock, or is this the second hand second relating to time? But it's 20. Something is 20. It's either the minutes or it's either the seconds. You don't trust it? Oh my. Oh, trust. I need to trust someone. There you go. The seconds, they are divisible by 20. So there he was. So I think that's the. No, but. Oh my god. It's all the opposite, right? It's all the opposite. Otherwise, I would be able to make it. Because I tried all the possibilities that followed their logic. Now I need to try things that are outside their logic. Cryptic puzzles. Damn. I really hope that the reward for this is good. Because this hurts. Wait, is there something in here? If I go to the left? There is something in here. Oh, I can get in here? Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. Look at that. The second hand of my watch is pointing at 4. You don't have a watch. You don't have a watch. So how can you say that to me? Okay, I don't trust these guys anymore. You did it, Ultros. I don't trust Dan anymore. He doesn't have a watch. But how can I leave this place? I forgot how I got in here at the first place. He doesn't have a watch. It's a pocket watch. Yeah, Chibi, it can be a pocket watch. But the chances are bad. I don't know how to live in here. And I'm getting patient. Because the random encounters are appearing a lot. This is why I'm over leveled, because I struggle at the freaking puzzles of the game or explorations and side quests, and then I get a lot of levels because of the random encounters. Yeah, there's somewhere I can jump. Oh, okay, this is the way. Okay, I found it. It's in here, right? No, it's not in here. It's not in here? Seriously, these random encounters are so annoying. It's one floor down. Wait, is he... They're... Are they vanishing? This is the last enemy, right? Okay. Let me check their levels now. Oh, they are still so behind. Let me try another blitz attack. Not sure if I did it. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Use the crane? Uh... No? Never mind, yes. Where am I right now? Okay, so I can't trust anyone because nobody has clocks. I can't believe on that. So, okay, let me do this again. The hour, the minutes, and the seconds. So it can't be 2 hours because someone tells me that, neither 8, 10, or 12. So my options are 4 or 6. Then the minutes. it's not 30 minutes, and also it's not 20 minutes. And the seconds, yeah, same for the seconds. It can't be 20 or 40. Okay, so let's try stuff in here. 4 o'clock, 10 minutes and 10 seconds. 4 o'clock, 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds. 4 o'clock, 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock, 40 minutes and 10 seconds. 4 o'clock, 10 minutes and 30 seconds. 4, 10 and 50. So it's 4, 40 and 10. 4, 40 and 30. Oh boy, we are here forever, guys. 4, 40 and 50. Okay, 4, 50 and 10. Oh my god, come on. So it's not 4 o'clock, it's 6. 6, 6, 10 and 10. 6, 10 and 30. 6, 10 and 50. I can't take this anymore. Yes! I want to save the game. It's closed again. Okay, it was 6, 10 and 50 if I'm correct. Yeah, they tell me the wrong stuff because they don't have clocks or watches, right? They don't have them, so they can't be right. But how can I trust sprites from a very old game? Because I can't. You want to get a clock tattoo? I know that Ultros has a very cool Ultros tattoo. He showed me that before. But Ultras, you can't judge a person. This is just like the... Which story was that? There is a fairy tale. There is a fairy tale. I believe it's Pinocchio. Is it Pinocchio? Yes, I think it's Pinocchio. Pinocchio always says the lies, right? He always says lies, and nobody trusts him. But when he finally says something true, then nobody believes in him. So you can't assume that something is wrong because the person is a thief. Because it can be right. I'm not sure if it's Pinocchio's story. I'm not sure which fairy tale has that message. Yeah, that's not Pinocchio, right? But I thought on Pinocchio because his nose grows when he lies. So that's why I thought on him. But there is a fairy tale that tells that. Maybe it's the Three Little Pigs. I don't think so either. If that's the right one. Anyways, I needed some more proof that they were lying, not just because they were thieves. That's not logic for me. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how Pinocchio went, but it's the boy who cried wolf. He keeps saying wolf when there isn't. And then a wolf came and he cried wolf and no... Yeah, indeed. And maybe that's why I thought on the Three Little Pigs, because there was a wolf in there too. But yes, I can't assume that they are lying just because they are bad guys or because they are thieves. It only made sense for me when I noticed that they don't have clocks. Wait, this is wrong. Okay, restart. I believe it was 6, 10, and 50, right? Yeah. So what's going on in here? A chest, a chainsaw. Seriously? Oh wait, there is more. No, there is no way to go up. Is the chainsaw a tool? Because if it's a tool, I take it. But if it's a weapon, I will be disappointed. But if it's a tool, I will enjoy it. Maybe it's a tool. Yeah? I can't go upstairs, so that's it. Let me check the items. A chainsaw. It's a tool! Thank God it's a tool. Okay, that's worth it. It's our favorite tool? If the chest was empty... When I was playing Zelda Oracle of Ages, I was being trolled many times in there because the game has some gacha seeds and it's useful but not that useful, so it's a lame item. And they are in very important places or after you beat some hard puzzles, and I hate them because of that, because they are not so worth it. So yeah, if I received a potion here, it would be just like the gacha seeds in Oracle of Ages. Okay guys, I will leave this place finally. And there is still one place that I want to go before going back to Nash. Maybe I should leave going back to Nash for tomorrow. Are you guys alright about that? Or do you think that I should go back there today? I feel like exploring now that I started doing it and return to Nash tomorrow so we can have some progress going on tomorrow. Oh my god, wall text. Majora's Mask threw me through a loop. That's one big puzzle. I got it actually at launch for Christmas when I was 7 years old. I only played it for the first time last year. I only played Majora's Mask for the first time this year. But I have watched it before, so I knew some secrets. Because when you were seven, you really wanted a game like Ocarina of Time, and you had no idea about Majora's Mask. Yeah, Majora's Mask can be a very frustrating game for a kid, and also a very spooky game. It's not for kids. Majora's Mask is super dark, and it's a heavy game too. Usually people didn't play it as a kid because of how dark it was. But in your case, you tried it, but you couldn't understand what to do. Yes, by that time, in the past, our best guides were the magazines, right? We needed to buy some magazines to have some guides to the games. Yes, it's a very dark game. And Gal died, I lost that. So do you guys think that I should keep exploring or should I go to Nash right now? I feel like exploring. There's still one thing that I want to check in another city. Because it wasn't completed when I tried to complete it. Gal will die again. Oh my god. Okay. It's spooky, it has a very good creep element to it. That's what you love. Yeah. And also, people don't like Majora's Mask a lot, especially because they they don't explore a lot. They only focus on progressing and beating the dungeons quickly, especially because of the time mechanic in there. But if they don't bother that much about the time mechanic and start exploring more, then they will really appreciate what the game has to offer. In my opinion, it's a game that it's more interesting about the side quests than the freaking dungeons. But there's an exception. The game is worth it for the final dungeon, the Stone Tower Temple dungeon. It's a very amazing place. Wait, you are telling me more stuff. Let me read that. You remember when you got Mortal Kombat Trilogy for Nintendo 64? Now I imagined you like the Nintendo 64 kid. Nintendo 64! Yeah, I had that gif going on right now in my mind. Oh, he printed a list for you of the moves? You thought he was God for doing that? I enjoyed the Mortal Kombat games a lot as a kid too. Probably it was my favorite fighting game. I wasn't very good, but I had a lot of fun by playing it. And and yeah, but I couldn't do the fatalities, I couldn't do the moves properly. I just pressed all the buttons and that's it. If I could make a combo that was great or a special move that was awesome, but I didn't know how to do everything properly. That's why I also suck in this game with Sabian. Oh, you are a Mortal Kombat nerd. I had Mortal Kombat 3 for Genesis. And I also played the version of SNS a lot. Where is the city to the north? It might be somewhere around here, but I don't want to go to Narsh. This is Figaro. And this is Narsh. Right? Anything 10 and below, I am Fluidian. I don't want to buy a new console or anything. My life is just work and shit now, and I hate buying consoles now. So, are you a PC gamer now? I think that you should still buy consoles, at least. Oh, this is not Narsh. Okay, maybe this is the place that I needed to go. If you are cool by playing PC games, then that's fine. But as far as I know you, I think you love and like many games from Nintendo and yeah, games that are usually on consoles. You don't really play any video games except just SNS and other stuff. But Ultros, I don't know because you might be missing many good games from today. I mean, everyone have their own personal blogs about games and preferences and stuff like that. For example, I know that a lot of people enjoy FPS games and zombie games and horror games and war games and stuff like that. It's not my type of games. I'm like you. I prefer old games too. But there are some good games from today. And there are also the evolution of the old games, right? For example, they just released Crash Bandicoot Remastered for PlayStation, and I'm dying to play that game because it looks amazing, and it is exactly like the classic game was. And that there are also some good games that follow the same pattern of old games. They are retro games. For example, Kev right there was playing freaking Super Meat Boy. It's a very challenging platformer and it feels a lot as old platformers. So yeah, you can't be that closed-minded. Exactly. You prefer to watch people playing older games? That's also good, but man, I really hope that you can find some time for you to try. And to try games that you feel more confident about liking or enjoying. For example, I would never try GTA 5 because that's not my game. Yes, that's a good thought. The Switch is doing very good so far. This guy is so suspicious? But yes, there was someone seeking in this town, I believe, and the person wanted me to get a letter to someone that was in a town in the new continent. And I was in there. I found the person, but I couldn't deliver the letter. And I found an elixir. Nice. That's why I'm back here, because I want to be sure that I did the side quest related to the letter. It can't be here. So I will keep exploring until I find the house. Someone wanted me to deliver a letter in Albrook, if I'm right. Or maybe it was Miranda, one of those cities. Okay, I wasn't here. Yes, Outros, that's what I was telling you. You don't need to get the games from today. You can also get the games that are the evolution of the games from before, right? Like the Mario Kart, the Mario Odyssey that looks amazing, that is coming out this year, and games like that. But indeed, we all here are suffering about money. I also don't have money to get many games that I wish I could buy, but there are also some good games that are cheap, and you can wait for some sales to get them that you could try at some point, and they feel just as old games. One good example was the Super Meat Boy that Kev was playing. So maybe it was in this city. Do you have a Steam account, Ultros? Because I believe that today, if you want to get some games that uh, I believe the best place to get PC games is Steam, and they do occasionally some good sales in there. You should have a Steam account, Ultros, because games in there are not very expensive, or like I was saying, they have very good sales occasionally going in there. And you told us that you couldn't buy the games for console, but you can buy some cheap games for PC that have a good price. And also there are some free games that they give up, not give up, right? That they give away, sometimes. You also should check Humble Bundle, because that's a place that you can get some free games. I see, Outros. You really changed, right? It was a change that happened about you. But you still love the classics. So maybe you should try some very old games that you are still missing. Alright, Outros. So what is this house? Yeah, this guy tells me about a Colosseum, but that's it. There are some games that I can't see myself playing them, but when I'm curious about them, I prefer watching other people playing them. Especially some of the PlayStation games and maybe Xbox games. Generally, they are more recent games. Maybe the town that I wanted to go, maybe it's more to here. What is the town in here? Oh wait, maybe it was down here. No, this was the town that I was before, right? I could bet it was in the north. Was it in here? Damn, I don't remember. Okay, I want to try other thing. What's to east? What's in here? Of course, in case there is something in here. Okay, there isn't a thing in here. This is a new place. What's going on in here? Wait, is this a new place? No, this is not a new place. Maybe this was the place that I needed to be. Yeah, I remember this place. This was the place that I found Gal. Maybe it was in here. Especially because this is a very... It's a city that is very related to letters and to mailman. Oh, maybe this was the guy. Yes, I needed to deliver a letter, right? No, but it wasn't him. He can't write a letter. Oh, I need to send it through the post, through the post office. That's why I couldn't deliver the mail. So now I sent a letter. Okay. Yes, I'm glad that I entered in here because that was a lucky guess. I didn't remember this area right here, the post office. But this actually makes sense because the girl outside here, she tells me that the letters are only going to Miranda, and maybe it was the city that I needed to send a letter. Only the letters coming from the town of Miranda are keeping going, or keeping him going. Never mind. She's saying something totally different from what I was understanding. He wanted to send a letter to Miranda, but it doesn't mean that Miranda is the only place that is receiving letters. So yeah. So maybe now I need to go to Miranda and see if the girl received the letter, get it, and bring it back here. I will try doing that. Or yeah, I will try doing that because I don't think that if I talk to that guy again, he will do something. He's waiting for a letter from Miranda, so let's go there. So this is the town. Miranda was somewhere around here, maybe? Is this Miranda? I think this is Albrook. Miranda was this city right here, right? Am I right? I'm right. Okay, this was Miranda. So, where is the girl? These guys are still watching some dogfights. This was the girl. Yes, a letter came from him. He's alright. Okay, can you please give me a letter because I need to answer him. Are you kidding me? No, 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 Chibi, something's wrong in here. She needs to either go there or send him a letter back. Otherwise, he won't recover from the. There's a name for that. I forgot the name. Injuries. He won't recover from the injuries. Yeah, she has to send something and she doesn't want to do it. Maybe if I leave the house? I'm a little bit confused right now. And who are you? Let me check the inn quickly. Okay, there's no one in here. I don't get it. He's waiting for a letter from Miranda, but the girl doesn't want to send it, and no one else has a letter to send. Wow, thanks for that. Yes, let's try that because she doesn't want to write something. So let's go there. Maybe she will send the letter by herself and now he received it? I'm not sure. What do you have to say now? Yeah, could he receive a new letter from Miranda? Okay, he wants to get better. He wants to see Lola. Where's Lola? Why we can't bring her in here with our airship? Oh, wait, no. You scared me. I thought that I was doing some progress. Damn it. He scared me. Yeah, that's new. That's different. He scared me. I thought that I was doing more progress, but no, he just runs like that. It's funny that he goes in there. He 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 goes to this house like he's delivering more letters, but yeah. Maybe I need to give him some time until he recovers, and then after he is healthy again, then I will receive something by doing this. So now I just need to wait and give him more time because now he has the objective. Now he has the desire to find Lola again. So now he will believe in his recovery better than before. So I think now I should wait. And then if I come back here later, he will be healthy or he will be able to go there, visit Lola or something like that. But yeah, this was the other side quest that I had in mind that I was missing, and maybe I am still missing. But we did some progress. We at least sent a letter. So I will give it more time, but I will keep it in mind. This is a new area right here. But there is no objective in here, right? There is no cities, no caverns or forests. There is this though. What's in here? Oh, I can't land. Can I land in here? Oh, I could. But I can't walk. Okay. This is strange. What's the point of crossing this bridge right here that is protected by the Empire? I don't know. I think I will call it a day here because I believe I did the side quests that I had in mind, and it seems that I can't go to a new area because there isn't a thing to explore in here. And also I finished at the factory, and yeah, so tomorrow I think I will be able to keep progressing on Arsh, hopefully, and see what's next in the game. So yeah guys, thank you so much for everyone that came. I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great night and goodbye.